How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I haven't posted an FM video in a long time, and with FM19 releasing in a couple of months, I thought this would be a good time to do a simulation video on our favorite FM18. And this video is about Ballon d'Or awards. The Ballon d'Or discussions have begun again like every year. Would it be anyone else other than Messi and Ronaldo this time? Unlikely, but we will know for sure within a couple of months. Ronaldo won it last year, his fifth one equaling Messi's record. It is quite amazing to me that only two players have won this award since 2008, both forward attacking players. And last time someone else won the Ballon d'Or was Kaká in 2007, another attacking forward. And it has been over 10 years since Fabio Cannavaro won this award as a defender. Actually, only two other defenders have ever won it, Sammer in 1996 and Franz Beckenbauer in 1976. And you have to go all the way back to 1963 to find the only goalkeeper who won the award. So that got me thinking, what if we created players perfect for different positions on a football manager save and let them play out their careers? Would we see the same uneven player distribution for Ballon d'Or award winners that we see in real life? Or would we actually see another defender or even a goalkeeper win it? Let's find out. To conduct this experiment optimally, I set out a few rules. 1. The player needed to start youngest possible, so he can have as many chances to win the award as possible. Turns out the youngest possible age in FM is 14 years. 2. He should be at a top club to get a chance to play in Champions League regularly. And 3. He must play for a national team that has the potential to win something internationally. All these rules are likely to improve the chances of securing the coveted personal award for the player. For the club, I selected Real Madrid as the team to put this custom player in, as they are a top team, they have the budget to keep competing at the top level, and are likely to be in Champions League every season. I picked different countries for different players that are likely to be in contention for an international award, just for the sake of variety. All players were given the best hidden attributes and best possible technical, mental, and physical attributes. If you don't know what hidden attributes are in FM, you can check out my video on it. While creating a new player, I found that if you put all the stats at 20, the game recalculates and decreases certain stats depending on the best position for the player. And it doesn't do it very intuitively. So I had to select relevant stats to boost depending on the player position. With these conditions, I started the experiment with a striker. Our first creation is Roda Hogg. He is 6 foot 11 inches 120 kilogram monster who is only 14 years old. He hails from Spain and can play almost any role up front, but he has the best possible stats for a striker. Hey Rhoda, how are you doing?
Hi.
Got anything to say to the fans?
Welcome to the apocalypse. Yeah!
Okay. He retired at the age of 35. He was sold to Manchester City for £63 million. What have you done, Madrid? He played 767 games and scored 493 goals with an average rating of 8.04. What a beast. And he did manage to win 3 Ballon d'Ors. That's a pretty good career.
What's mine is mine.
Next we will try a winger. Meet Junko Rat, 14-year-old explosive right winger from Netherlands. I made this player with best attributes for a winger role. Hey Junko, how do you feel about your new team?
What a bunch of misfits and freaks we got here. I love it.
That's great. Good luck with your games, man.
Thanks, mate.
Our winger retired at the age of 37 as a free agent. Interesting. And Madrid sold him to Barcelona in the first window. Wow, what a howler from Paris there, huh? He played 797 games in total, scoring 441 goals and 354 assists with an average rating of 8.38. Insane. Absolutely insane. I bet Madrid fans are pissed about that. He also managed to win 11 Ballon d'Ors. That is unheard of. What a period of dominance from our Dutch prodigy.
Ooh, shiny.
Next up is an attacking midfielder. Meet Kenji Shimada, 14-year-old Belgian player who plays as an advanced playmaker in the attacking midfield position.
Yo, Genji here.
Good luck with your career, mate.
Thank you.
He stayed with Madrid and finished his career at 39 years of age, certainly restored honor to the Shimada family. He played an ungodly 921 games, scoring 313 goals and 536 assists with an average rating of 8.11. What an insane player. And no surprises there, he won 12 Ballon d'Or awards. 12. Wow. And looking at this list, he was second on so many occasions, he could have won 20. What a career, man.
I was hoping for a challenge.
Next is a young 14-year-old lad named Honza Shimada from Italy. Turns out he and Genji are brothers, but there was a split up while back and Hanzo moved to Italy and now plays for their national team. I graded him with the best attributes for a box-to-box midfielder. Welcome Hanzo.
Hanzo, at your service.
What's your motto for success?
Strive for perfection.
Good lad. Let's see how he did. Retired at 37 years of age with PSG, having played 749 games in total, scoring 365 goals as a central midfielder. That is insane. And he had an average rating of 7.98. Wow. He won 4 Ballon d'Ors. Not bad for a central midfielder. Hanzo, congrats on winning 4 Ballon d'Ors. But sorry to say, man, that you did not win as many awards as your brother.
You are nothing.
Well, that's rude. Let's move on to our next contender. I always butcher French names, but let me give it a try here. His name is Soldier 7E Sochaux, 14-year-old French lad who plays as a defensive midfielder in the Regista role. He has got the best attributes to be a top player.
Hey,
How are you doing?
feeling spry.
Good, let's see what you got.
Acknowledged.
He retired at 37 years of age with PSG. Madrid doing Madrid and selling off their best prospect again. He played 758 games in total with an average rating of 7.87, scoring 141 goals. Not bad for a defensive midfielder. And he won 2 Ballon d'Ors. That's awesome. It's always good to see the defensive players winning this award.
I'm not in it for the glory.
What a nice guy. Next, let's look at Toby Yorn, 14-year-old English lad. That's some serious beard for a 14-year-old. He plays as a right wing back or full back and has the stats to become a world winner. Hey Torb.
Torbjörn, ready to work.
Alright, let's get into it. Toby retired at 39 years of age and it turns out he was sold to Manchester City for £111 million. He played 866 games in total with an average rating of 8.26. Wow, that's some average rating. And it turns out he won 2 Ballon d'Ors. Our defender won some awards, that's awesome. And he looks thrilled. Next we need a central defender. In comes Reinhard Willem, 14-year-old German centre back. He is as massive as anyone else and has the attributes to stop the best attackers. Let's have a quick chat.
Out of my way!
Alright Ryan, what role do you see yourself playing here?
I will hold the line!
And are you getting well along with your teammates?
Don't worry, my friends! I will be your shield!
Great. He retired at the tender age of 34 years with PSG. In total, he played 703 games with an average rating of 8.54. That's an insane rating and the highest we have seen here, 8.54. And he won 2 Ballon d'Ors as well. What a player. A centre back winning the award warms my heart.
You honor me!
Finally, we have Lucio Correa dos Santos, 14-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper with the best stats for keeper. Hi Lucio.
Hello, hello.
How are you feeling today?
Oh man, I feel great.
Great. You think you can win the first Ballon d'Or as a goalkeeper since Lev Yashin in 1963?
Whoa, nothing's gonna stop me.
Good luck. Let's see if he can do it. Lucio retired at the age of 38, staying at Madrid his whole career. He played 881 games, keeping 461 clean sheets. Wow, that's more than 50% clean sheet record. And an average rating of 7.36. Pretty good. Sadly though, he did not win any Ballon d'Or. What an injustice, man. So, as per our experiment, the striker won 3 Ballon d'Ors, winger won 11, attacking playmaker won 12, box-to-box midfielder won 4, our defensive midfielder, wingback and central defenders all won 2 awards each, and our goalkeeper did not win any. As we see, attackers are definitely more likely to win the award here as well. Ratings and probably reputation both tend to skew towards forward players as well in real life, which when you think about it, sort of makes sense. Football is one of the rare games with low game score when compared to basketball, rugby or American football, which makes goals a relatively rare occurrence. As much as we love watching the positioning and long passes of Pirlo and the defensive toughness of Vidic, the magical goals, the flicks and the finishes are what we remember the most. Our brain prefers the immediate pleasure of a goal rather than a match-long solid defensive performance. And so I guess Football Manager games do simulate real life pretty well. Personally, I would love to see Modric win Ballon d'Or this year, but it remains to be seen if we will see another defender or goalkeeper win the award in real life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.